Good morning, my dear friends. I have an interesting topic to present here before you this morning. How Gen Z expresses themselves through the social media. I would like to begin with a short video, after which we will continue. This year, in July, the company Meta introduced an Instagram app called Threads. Within 5 days, there were 100 million downloads. It's mind-blowing to see. Every single minute, there are 66,000 photos that are being shared on the Instagram. While we see YouTube as 2.5 billion active users, in 2023, YouTube has received 50 billion views, and since its launch, about 5 trillion views. WhatsApp, with 2 billion users, it is promoting engagement, active learning, and sharing of many resources. The silent generation, Gen X, millennials, are still wondering what is scrolling, what is swiping, what is sharing, and the Zoomers, the Gen Z, have already immersed into the digital technology and the social media platforms. And hence, learning their expressions through the social media is not only the concern for the priestly formation, It is becoming a great concern for the parenting, for the schools and colleges, and also church going, and also religion assimilation. My dear friends, I would like to present this paper in three parts. The first part, Gen Z and its nature. The second part is how the Gen Z, the Generation Z, expresses themselves through social media. And the third part, its concerns in the formation. Gen Z and its nature. Generation Z is nothing but internet generation. It is the first generation to grow up fully in the digital world. At least a Bloomberg analysis that has released its analytics, it says there are about 2.5 billion population of the 7.7 billion global population that accounts to the Generation Z. They are tech savvy, they are known for comfort and proficiency in using the technologies, and they can easily navigate in the online landscape. Being disconnected in a connected world is almost unthinkable and unimaginable. Recently, there was a mother who was sharing with me, they both daughters fighting over the night over the mobile phone and between the sisters. And in the morning, when they brought this issue to the mother, and the mother snatched away the phone, and the elder daughter, it was surprising to see what she said. I can live without any one of you, but I can't live without the phone. And we see that the Gen Z is growing up in this environment of stay connected, stay always on. If you wonder what is the revolution between the internet speed and the power bank, most of us we carry power banks. It is stay connected. Second, information overload. The Gen Z, today's generation youngsters, they have a digital in their DNA. So in every single minute, the internet is storming billions of information, photos, videos, message exchanges, shopping and business activities. So they often rely on the different algorithms, the views, suggestions, and recommendations. So Gen Z is very selective with the content that they engage with, according to their interests, values, and their entertainment choices. Third, day in and day out, they are very convenient and comfortable in using mobile apps. So mobile first mentality. The very first thing that they extend to is the mobile phone, from morning to evening. That's the first thing. And hence, mobile phone is no more an outside gadget or an outside thing, but it has become part and parcel. They may forget their dress, but they won't forget their mobile phone. And so much so today we see that this has been taken up to the wearable technology, the watches and the other devices that we wear on our bodies. And they also often prefer messaging applications like Insta, Snapchat, and WhatsApp for intimate messaging on one-on-one and group messaging. Gen Z's preferences for their mobile apps is very interesting for the businesses. They do a lot of research and surveys in order to invest their money into these applications. Fourth, visual content dominance. They prefer more of visual content that is engaging and concise, which is more interactive. They also learn to tell their stories in and through the videos. And we see, for instance, Instagram being the world's second most favorite social media platform, and its revenue in 2022 is $43 billion. And with YouTube, India tops the largest YouTube audience. And we see there are 30 billion daily views on the YouTube shorts. So as much as Gen Z needs the social media. Social media also needs the Gen Z. They are influenced, and we see a lot of internet influencers. Today, you don't need big companies, others to make you famous. Even from their bedroom, they can post things and they can become famous. There is this channel called Ninja. Basically, he does the gaming apps, and he has 23 million subscribers. So we see the blurring of boundaries between the reasonable expectations of privacy and what it is not. So in the social media, what we see is the connections and communion. So in the decade where the social networking was born, we have seen the power of these platforms that have united humanity and has ignited revolutions and elections, delivering real-time news, connecting people and their interests, and the driving the commerce. So social media, earlier it was like in the initial stage, many said, oh, who is going to make use of it? I'm not going to use it. But today, it is no more an option. Everyone is making use of it. The second part, social media, how the Gen Z express themselves. They are very diverse and inclusive. Today's TV shows on your Netflix and Amazon Prime, you see, all sexual orientations are being broadcasted, portrayed without any phobia, without any inhibition. Second, they are very independent thinkers. Create what you want to be, do what you want to do. And in their expression, we see also how the young generation going in for different tattoos. You know, they want to express themselves. Adaptability. They can easily, very flexibly, they can adapt to the technological environment. Hashtag culture. Through hashtags, they connect. Then their short attention span, ephemeral content. That is, they prefer short videos, just 30 seconds, 10 seconds. So that's how they keep on swiping. They keep on scrolling. They keep on, so their thumbs are all, the control is in their thumb. So the authenticity of content and authentic self. Recently, I was in Guwahati giving a session for ICYM. So one of the small exercises that I did, I told the youngsters to unlock their phone and give it to their neighbors. You know, they were very quiet, unsettled, because within their phone, there is a different self. There is a different self. There is a different personality. Their messaging, their stories, their consumption of content is totally different. The YouTube history and so on. So finally, with regard to the concerns for the formation, to the formators, forming good conscience so that that's the way we can encourage our seminarians to use social media. Teaching style, formators, when they are teaching hard subjects like phenomenology, epistemology, can we make use of audiovisual aids? How we can make it relatable to the students? Mental well-being of the formees, you know, endless scrolling, notifications, gaining attention, suggestions, scrolls, reels. So they may be in the classroom, but their mind may be still within their mobile phone. To the formees, it's very important, the cognitive implication when they are using these cell phones, what messages that they are sending out. There is a whole lot of personality or history that can be built on the way you are interacting. The social implication, the more and more digitalization, we are losing the personal touch. So the personal touch is important. The emotional dimension. So what we see, the seminarians have to take care of their integrity. Then the ethical implication with regard to the usage of the social media and the digital technologies, pornography and plagiarism are the new challenges. And finally, the spiritual implication. While praying with the devices, can we still stop texting? So we need to use the media, but we should not allow the media to use us. So the other details are in the paper which will be published later. Thank you.